though, I speak it though, I speak it though. What's on your mind? What's on your mind is deep though. I speak it though. We on the air, we on the air. Just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, I talk about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch feels about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby.
On everyone, we are back here live here on OT Radio Show, and man, oh man, once again we are celebrating 50 years of hip hop. So since we celebrating the 50 years of hip hop, why not bring on Philly and Jersey own DJ Whizz? Now he's highly regarded as the DJ in the region, man, for his widely respected for his skills. Y'all seen him and heard him on places like Power 99 FM with Strictly Skills Kev. He appeared on MC Nice, DJ Hub Party, and now he is the CEO of Whizz Productions LLC and currently the host of the Whizz Show, popular Christian hip hop station. And he is 2023 nominee of the Spins Award. So why not bring on my DJ? That's right, we celebrating my DJ here, right here, my man DJ Whizz on the ones and twos. What's going
up,
on,
man?
bro?
What's going on, family?
Man, nothing, man. Well, listen, man, it is definitely an honor, man. It's definitely an honor and pleasure to have you join us, man, because if we celebrating 50 years of hip hop, I have to bring on my DJ who's been doing this from the block parties, right, to the house parties, right, from being on Power 99 and now owning your own station and doing it big. You know what I mean? Congratulations on your 2023 nomination of the Spins Award, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Much respect due for that one, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So, man, listen, man. Now, I talk to you a lot. Me and you talk on the phone and stuff, man, but this one is different, man, because 50 years of hip hop. You've been in the game. You've seen the game. And you translating to now the Christian side. But before we get into that right there, can you tell me what does 50 years of hip hop means to you?
Oh man, with 50 years of hip hop, man, it's monumental, to be honest with you. You know, you think about it, 50 years of hip hop. I mean, where it all, that's why I'm wearing this shirt right here.
Yeah.
Legends live forever. Because, you know, you think about it, if it wasn't for the pioneers who set the way back then, we would not be where we are today. You know, I mean, we can go back as far as like 1973, which a lot of people know. And this is where it's so important that you know your history. You know your history as a DJ, you know your history as an MC. Back in 1973, the streets of New York City, DJ Kool Herc and his youngest sister, they did a back to school jam in a recreation center on Sedgwick Avenue, which many consider that basically the birthplace of hip hop, you know. And look at where we are today, you know, the Jazzy Jets, the Scratch Bastards, the Fat Fingers, the DJ Q, Hubert, you know, but if again, you got to go back. You got to go back to the Grand Wizard Theodore. You got to go with the Grandmaster Flash, DJ Q. You got Red Alert, Kid Capri, Chuck Chill Out, Mr. Magic, Funk Master Flex, K Slay, Clark Clint, and that's the New York side. We didn't even touch on the Philly side, you know. Cosmic Kev, look what you mentioned. Cosmic Kev, the Come Up Show. DJ Ran, I was on his show. You had DJ Thorpe, Tat Money, Lightning Rich. He knew the block party days. So, you know, so 50 years, man, it's monumental. And that's the golden era. So, you know, 50 years of hip hop, and I see it going nowhere. And I'm blessed to do what I'm doing on the Christian side of things, still representing hip hop. But we rapping about God. So it's an honor, dude.
Man, listen, man. If everybody don't see it, y'all see all the background, those are all records, man.
Straight vinyl.
Straight vinyl. You know what I mean? See, that's hip hop right there. Straight vinyl right there, man.
Straight vinyl.
So let's talk a little bit about the transition from the block parties and the hip hop. Now you being the CEO of Whizz Production LLC, and currently you the host of the Whizz Show, and how you translated that into the popular Christian hip hop, man, because it's popular. It's popular. And people get with it because it's still hip hop. You know what I mean? When people totally get it confused, like I really don't like saying it because I just say, yo, that's hip hop. You know what I mean? They talking about God, but it's still hip hop. You know, because doing it. We was doing it in the 80s. We were doing it in the 90s. So still hip hop. So how was that transition for you coming from the era of the hip hop days to now the era now of now the Christian hip hop is now getting a boom? How was that transition for you?
Honestly, man, the transition was easy. Like I said, because the fact that I love music, any kind of genre, I just enjoy music. And I grew up on, like I said, back in the day, the Grandmaster Flash, Super Rap, and all that good hip hop, rap, whatever you want to call it. Me transitioning over to Christian rap is no different. You know, the BBJs who started the cross movements from back in the day, those brothers were spitting it, you know, early. And I gravitated to that, you know. And it was this one day, for years and years and years of spinning hip hop and playing secular music, that one day God tapped me on my shoulder and said, all right, you had your fun. Now I need you to do something for me. I need you to spend for the kingdom. So, you know, once I gravitated over to that, I started getting into the Christian rap. You know, I'm like, oh, this is nice. And what a lot of people do not know is that it's big on the West Coast. It's humongous on the West Coast. It's humongous in Atlanta. It's big in Florida. But we just now tapping here on the Northeast. And a lot of people still don't know a lot about it yet. So that's where I come into play. You know, we have some DJs, you know, spinning here on the East Coast, but we got to blow it up back in the West Coast. We got to do that. We got to do it here. So, you know, I had a dream to come up with my own station. You know, to be honest with you, I was a little nervous, you know, but no, man, you got to have that faith. You got to test the waters, you know. So now, right now, I'm going on 3 years, WHIZ radio. And before that, the Whizz Show. The Whizz Show been around for about 11 years. You know, shout out to Free Agent Radio, my man DJ Cam, because he gave me my first play 11 years ago. You know, I told him, say, hey, you know, I heard you got a radio station. I got, you know, I'm doing this Christian hip hop. He said, all right, no problem. You know, I'm gonna put you on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock, you know.
It is.
And from then, that's all she wrote, brother. That's all she wrote.
So let's talk about owning your own station, because you don't hear a lot of, you know, us owning our own station. How was it? Can you take us through the emotions of owning your own radio stations, man? Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. So take us, how did that journey translate from just being just on a regular radio station and now actually owning one?
Dude, stress. One word.
Yes, sir.
Stress, no doubt. Keeping up with, you know, DJs, you know, who's responsible for the shows, you know, it's a lot of work outside of our current, you know, 9-to-5 job, outside of being a husband, a father, a grandfather, a deacon in church, you know, a county fire deputy coordinator, and now just doing the mix, you know, a radio station. Yo, STRESS, stress, you know. But if it have not been for the Lord who said, hey, I never leave you nor forsake you, you know, if I ask you to do this, you're going to be successful, you know.
Yeah, talk about it.
So those people out there, if you have a dream, go for your dream.
That's right. That's right. That is
don't
100%.
Don't let fear trump your dreams. You know, trust in God. If God showed you that vision, yo, stay on that path. You know, look at you, man. Look at you.
Hey man, listen, man, I'm just doing God work, bro. I'm just doing God work with my team. You know what I mean? And having you part of the team is definitely an honor, man, because I mean, you've been part of it from day one. You know what I mean? From the Atlanta days. You've been part of this from day one. So a lot of people don't know how far back that we go, and it's crazy because now we sitting here and now you're the owner of your own radio station and you getting all of the accolades now, because I know it's been stress for you, right? But now some of the accolades are now coming. How do you feel about being nominated for the Spin Awards?
Just blessed, brother, blessed. And I shared with you before how it all came about. Again, the Whizz Show, comes on every Friday. I'm on 108 Praise Radio, and I'm on praiseradio.com. And I have my own station, so I'm on my own radio station. And for years and years and years, I'm on, sometimes I ask myself, like, I wonder who's listening, who's not listening, but after a while you say you can't worry about that. You just keep pushing forward, keep doing what you're doing, God will see you through. So some months ago, early this year, I'm going through all my emails, 'cause I get tons of emails, a ton of artists send their emails to me. So I'm going through all these emails and I see something says Spin Award, time sensitive. And I'm about to hit the delete button because a lot of times they say time sensitive means it's junk mail, right? So I'm like,
Right.
So I'm like, what you mean time sensitive? So I'm like, I click on it. A little skeptical at first. I was like, do I click on this thing and open up all of a sudden a virus, destroys my my radio server? So let me just click on it. So I clicked on it and I started reading it. To start saying, congratulations, you're a 2023 nominee for the 2023 Spin Awards. I'm saying, I know what I did hear about the Spin Awards before, to find out, the categories you are in, click on this link here. So I click on the link, it take me to the main web page and I start scrolling down and I see, what was the first one? DJ of the Year. Ton of DJs, heavy hitter too, big boys. I'm like, I said, okay, all right. So I'm just going through, scrolling. And they went in alphabetical order, and it goes down, boop, DJ Whizz. I'm like, huh, okay. So best evening, late radio show. Well, I said, what's this one? I'm scrolling, same thing, alphabetical order, going down, boom, the Whizz Show. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this may be legit,
Yeah.
Then the third one, best medium major market radio show of the year. I'm like, what's this one? I'm scrolling again, boom, 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 because there's so many categories, and I get to the bottom again, boom, the Whizz Show. I'm like, oh, this is for real. So I just took off my headphones, because I always, every time I'm on my computer, I always have my headphones on. I took my headphones off, threw them down, ran upstairs, told my wife, wifey, you ain't gonna believe this. I've been nominated, Spin Awards. She said, what? I said, yeah. I said, I gotta jump on this email real quick. So I jumped on it, fill out all the information. And sure enough, all that stuff came back. Yep, congratulations. This is send this out to your fans. Tell them this is the vote link. They got to vote, because you had 30 days to vote. So I was pushing it out. Thank you for your support. Thank you to everyone out there who support the Whizz Show for your vote. And, it's just an honor, And I told my wife, hey, I'm going up against some heavy hitters. Even if I don't win, just being nominated is a blessing by itself.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts, man. Listen, man, congratulations on that one, man, because it is definitely much due, man. It's much due, and to be celebrated like that, it feels good. It feels good, because all the hard work that you have put in for we gonna say 12 years, because it's been over 12 years, but we want to say 12 years, but all the hard work that you put in, and now you've seen it paid off, and seeing how people don't understand. People really don't understand how stressful this is.
No, it is.
And because you never know who's listening, you're trying to find out if people really gravitating to you. But when you get something big like that, you like, yeah, there's a lot of people listening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
because somebody somewhere had to nominate me.
yeah. So I would tell anybody, don't be fooled what you see on social media, with the likes and the followers. Don't be fooled by that, because there are a lot of people who have less followers that are major, that is big in the game, and you just don't know it. You know what I mean? So don't be fooled by that. So let's get into that right there, because you have brung, hip hop to a whole nother level when we talk about, Christian hip hop. So for people who don't know, for the people in the back, like you always say, people in the back, do you hear me? To my people in the front, do you hear me? So
People in the back, if you ain't the wax, say oh.
so let's dive more deep into that, man, because when we talk about hip hop, we only talk about you know uh, the rapping stage of hip hop, but don't realize how hip hop is very broad, right? And when we have broaden of hip hop, that means that it is connected to a lot of things. And Christian hip hop, as they say, but I just call it hip hop, has been taken off. Like you said, the West Coast is real big, but
Hmm.
the East Coast is now just getting it. And you being a major component of that, how do you feel about that now? And what do you tell artists who are Christian rappers? What do you tell them?
Tell them, first of all, once again, follow your dream. Follow your dream. Stay on course. Because what happened, and never get too big headed.
Mhm.
Once you become big head, what I mean. Now you're letting the devil and everything else infiltrate, because the devil will sit there and tell you, "Oh man, don't worry about that." You know what? You know, to get to a bigger market, don't say God as much. I mean, there's other kind of ways. He'll try to trick you. But
Mhm.
stay the course. Christian hip hop is what it is. You're rapping about God, so stay true to yourself and never give up. You may look like it's gonna be frustrating, like yo, what's going on? Like you said, the social media, don't fall for that either. I mean, I only got like 300 people follow me, this and that. No, stay the course. Keep doing what you are doing. Like I said, if God gave you that vision, He said, "For I know the plans I have for you." So
Mhm.
if He knows the plans He have for you, you just got to stay on course and do what you need to do. Because, like I said, new Christian artists are popping up every day. And my platform, the Whizz Show, and also my radio station, I'm not in it for the money. You know, my family's eating. You know, I'm
Right.
not in for the money, and that's what a lot of other people what happened. They start getting into it about the money. They got, because some of the Christian radio stations, I see these big packages. If you want your music played for 3 months, send me like $2,500, $3,000, dude.
Yeah.
No, if you're up and coming artist, hit Whizz up. All right, it's hit Whizz up. DJ Whizzkid at gmail.com. And like I say on my mix show, and I say on my radio station, if your track is hot, no doubt I'm gonna put you on. So
Mm. Mm. I
just
heard
like
it.
my man DJ Cam gave me that opportunity, I'm giving other people opportunity.
There it
Because
is.
it's not about me, it's about the kingdom.
Hey, talking. You're talking heavy. You're talking heavy right now. The people don't know you talking heavy right now.
It's
So
not about me.
it ain't. It ain't, man. It ain't. And so, wow, man. Now I remember. See, a lot of people don't know. Especially from Philly. If you in that DJ book, the Philadelphia DJ book. A lot of people don't know you are actually in that book, and it's
give,
crazy because
give me 1 second. Hold up.
okay. Listen. We're hey, exclusive is coming right now. Exclusive is coming right now. We're about to hit this exclusive for y'all because I'm going to tell y'all something. This book is serious, and how serious it is that it got all of the DJs from Philly that was hot during that time in that book. Real talk. Real talk, y'all. But man, oh man, let me tell y'all something, man. This right here is an honor right here.
Oh
This is
man,
an
know what?
honor. Oh man, he ain't got the exclusive. I thought you had the book. Thought you had the book. That's why I was getting hyped
Know
right there.
what?
You
Know
got the
what?
book.
Know what? Something told me not to take it to work. Because what I did, I took it to work and
Hmm.
made copies of it.
Okay.
Because I'm towards the back of the book, and
Right.
it's called "In the Streets of." hip hop, in the streets of in the streets of Philly hip hop, and they're talking about School ED, and they're talking about Cosmic Kev, Trace, and it was me and my man Vaughn. We were on it, and it's a book about this thick, man, and that's back in the man, I would say 90s, and Downtown Hotel. You know, gave us a phone call, say, hey, you feel like spinning? So me and Vaughn, we went down there, we spent. We had no idea that he was putting a book together. We had no idea he was taking a picture. Next thing you know, we get a free copy, and there it is. Two of us is sitting right there on there, because this is back when two DJs are on two turntables. I'm controlling one, he's controlling the other one, and we were doing that back then, you know. And so he took a photo shot of that, and I'm a little upset because I did not bring that book home. I thought I grabbed it and threw it in my bag, and I did not bring it. So,
well, I would tell you, post it. You gotta post
I will.
it. You gotta post
I will.
it. You definitely.
I did put it on one time. I did the photo. I think I put it on Instagram. And Facebook one time. I'm gonna repost it though. I'm gonna repost it.
Yeah, man, you got to repost that, man.
A lot of people don't know about that.
Man, listen, man, because I remember, I'm like, yo, man, you in this book? You're like, yeah. I'm like, yo, DJ. But hey, man,
a lot of people don't know a lot of things. A lot of people don't know that, you know, I came out with my own. I started out trying to do my own Christian clothing wear. A lot of people don't know back in the day. Like I said, I've been on Power 9 multiple times back when DJ Ran was there, you know. And Cosmic Kev, me and Kev, we boys. So of course, you know, shout out to him, because the Come Up show, you know, he put me on plenty of times, you know. So I'm from that era, you know. Again, I may not have been as big as Cosmic Kev, Grandmaster Nell, and all them other big wigs, but my name is out there. Everybody know who Whizz is.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, listen, man, the legend is here right now. We're talking to DJ Whizz, the legend, Phillies and Jersey's own right here. We having this conversation with him about 50 years of hip hop, and now translating over to, you know, Christian hip hop and everything else. Now, you got the turntables here.
Okay, yeah, you're talking. You know, I knew you was gonna go there, man. I knew
you got the turntable. You know, you gotta give the audience out here a little something. We celebrating 50 years. You gotta give them something. And why not? See, a lot of y'all don't know, this is actually my DJ. Like real talk. DJ Whizz is my DJ. I have two DJs. I got DJ Whizz and I got my man D Cam. You know what I mean? Both of them, you know, DJs growing up and stuff like that. And when I tell y'all, like, we can't celebrate 50 years of hip hop without giving recognition to the DJs. Especially, I can't do it. And even though I had a whole bunch of DJs on, but I can't not celebrate my DJ too. Because let me tell y'all something. He's been in the game. And right now, you know, he's actually doing much bigger things now. Especially when it came down to, you know, doing what God tapped him on the shoulders to do. You know, and this right here is something. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't know the hard work this man has put in. For real. Seriously, man, because a lot of people really don't know. Like, we only see, you know, the glamour part, right? So can you give us a little sample about the non-glamour part, about the station, you know what I mean, about the programming, about you just being actually the one-man show? You know, what do people don't see by running the station? Can you give us a little bit of insight on that?
Sure. First of all, like you said, the programming part. During the week, I have a Christian house party DJ comes on every day 5 o'clock. So I got to make sure I program new shows each and every day, and it's a software on a totally different computer server, and it got like all these different slots for every hour, you know, your commercials, this and that. Friday and Saturday nights are my biggest nights because I have, you know, special guest DJs. You know, shout out to my man, DJ Network. You know, because he comes on Saturdays and Fridays at 10 o'clock. DJ Black, he's on Sundays. He's doing the midday, Sunday midday mix, doing spinning Christian music. Who else do we have on there? I'm just sitting here drawing a blank, man. But I got somebody. DJ Say What? He's on Wednesdays. You know, matter of fact, DJ Say What be coming up. What time is it now? He be coming up in a half hour, 8 o'clock. You know, and what I do, because again, I have a full-time job and I'm so busy doing other things in the community that I tell them, hey, just record your session and make sure you get it in on time each week, and I'll take it from there. And like I said, I take each show, talk shows. Now I'm talking with a gentleman by the name of Stace from up Newark. He do a lot of Christian poetry, so he saw a lot of my YouTubes and all that. He said, "Oh, how can I get on, dude? Just send me some poetry. Let me see what you're doing, and I can throw a segment on Sundays. You know, just make sure it's on time. Because hey, look, just because I'm Christian, this is still a business. And I already fired a couple of DJs already. You know, I fired a couple of DJs because they're not on time. Like, yo, what's going on? You know, I'm trying to give y'all an opportunity. It's not about me. It's about the kingdom. You know." Yeah. But the Christian world ain't no different than secular world. You know, you got some knuckleheads out there, man. Yeah. And I gotta treat you like a knucklehead. Yeah. You know. Yeah. How Trump say, "You're fired." Right. But seriously, it's a lot of work, man. You gotta, and then you gotta make sure that your server is up to update with all the updates, and it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. And then you got to make sure you got certain backups just in case if a storm comes through and because I'm broadcasting this from my home, so we get a power outage. I got to make sure that this thing is still up and running, because if I lose power, boop, it's gone. You know, so what I end up doing is teaming up with, they say it's radio.co, and that's based out of the UK. It's a cloud radio station, so I got programmed slots on there just in case if something catastrophic fails here in Jersey. It just, maybe you get a little blip, maybe a 2-second blip, and that'll pick up and it will just play something totally different. But if it's a Friday night, it will still bring up my shows that's supposed to be on, because I got to make sure they on there too, you know, so that if something happens and I'm not home on my vacation, that'll pick it up and everything is seamless. So it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school for it. I had to learn it, you know?
Wow. So tell me, how do you balance deacon, husband, father, grandfather? Hold on. We ain't done yet. We ain't done that. We ain't done. CEO, right? And, you know, firefighter, right? Basically, you know, you the boss. You the boss. I know you the boss. Captain. How do you balance all that, man, and still sit here and smile, right? Like, how is your mental? Let me ask you that. How is your mental? Seriously, how is your mental, man?
Sometimes I ask myself, I look in the mirror like, yo, I don't know how are you doing this, you know? But it's the strength of God, you know. Again, if He blessed me with this, He makes sure I get through to it. You know, that old saying, "He'll never put more on you than you can't handle," and that's so true. You know, but the importance is making sure, you know, family first. You know, no, God first, family, and everything else falls in place. You know, because again, now that, you know, I'm a county coordinator, the best thing about that is that, you know, I'm not as busy because I only go out on the big major incidents. So I don't have to worry about that. But before that, I was the deputy chief, you know, along with a deacon, which you got to be in church. You know, you got to go visit, you know, church members in the hospitals and do communion, you know, Bible studies on Wednesdays, you know, even though I'm not there, hope the pastor's not looking, you know. But
oh man,
Pastor Corey, you looking? Hey, yo, forgive me.
Right.
But no, it's all God, dude. It's all God, because I don't even know how I do it sometimes. Like, oh man, I don't know. But that quality time, I make sure I got quality time for the boss. She's not playing that, you know.
Yeah.
Which we just went out last night. We just went out last night and we saw Layla Hathaway. Oh my gosh,
dude, man, she's still rocking, bro. She's still rocking, man. Her voice is so unique, man. She's still rocking.
Man, she can perform, and she can go from one level to another level, man. She tore it up yesterday. We went down to matter of fact, we was in Philly. The City Winery. Yeah. So
man,
I put that quality time in with the wife, you know. This weekend the grands are coming over, so I'm spending time with the grands, and that's the luxury of having pre-recorded shows. Because on a Friday or Thursday, I program everything, and I just make sure everything's in place, and I go about my business because it's running on its own. It's doing what it's supposed to do, you know. So,
well, man, listen, man, I gotta say this too. I gotta thank you too, because you know, you have been through the ups and downs when it came down to me, right? You have helped me with a whole lot of stuff. A lot of people don't know, like this right here. You see that man right here, right across from me on the other side, on that side right there. Let me tell you something. He has helped me big time, and I appreciate you. And not only am I giving you your flowers as being a DJ, you know what I mean, celebrating it, but I'm giving you your flowers that, for me, I appreciate you. So I'm giving you your flowers on that note too. Because listen, man, at the end of the day, man, you know, lighting. See, a lot of people don't know a lot of lighting. You know, I got this other light that's booming. You bless me. You know what I mean? And you have blessed me with, you know, certain things to get on and do to broaden and show up a little bit. So once again, when I say I got a team, y'all, I have a team. You know, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, I have a team, and I'm going to always stress to y'all that you gotta have people around you that see your vision, and you gotta make sure that you're true to it. Because let me tell y'all something, it's definitely an honor, you know, for me to be sitting up here interviewing you. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know this not your first rodeo, right? You know what I mean? Because you was there when the show wasn't even as big, and you put a segment on.
Remember, you and my wife, I recorded. Well, this room is redone now, but you did a session out of here too, man.
Yeah.
So when you came up from Atlanta,
man, when I tell y'all those were some good days, man. Those were some good days, man. And matter of fact, I still have the photo of that. Still got the photo of it. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I want to send it to you. Still got the photo of it, man. It's amazing how it just came. It was like, wow, you know. And when we sit back and we talk about celebrating, we celebrating you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
I definitely appreciate you, man. Hip hop appreciates you. Definitely. But before you go, you gotta hit them with the ones and twos, man. You gotta give them the ones and twos before you go, man. So listen up, y'all. Y'all getting exclusive right here. DJ Whizz right now. He's gonna give you an exclusive here.
I gotta switch something over. Hold on.
Okay. Copy. We're about to get a quick mix right here, y'all. Live here on the OT Radio Show. Exclusive here on the OT Radio Show. We letting him mix it up, letting him get it together. And we're gonna hear some good stuff right here real fast, you know, because I always got hit him with one.
Yeah, you did, and you did.
I always got hit him with one, but you know what? Though? It's gonna be a blessing though. It's definitely a blessing, and you know, for you to do this right here is always a blessing. So when we talk about hip hop, y'all, 50 years celebrating hip hop. Well, here we go right here. We celebrating hip hop 50 years right here.
And know what the funny
Whizz.
thing is? Know what the funny thing is?
What's
Here
up?
it is. I'm spinning for God, but back in the 70s and the early 80s, when I was allowed to go out, all the parties were done in church basements.
Yeah, dude, talk about that. Talk about. See, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, man. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of people don't know that. Like, where mash up, hold it down.
But yeah, man, right now we sitting here talking to DJ Whizz, Philly, New Jersey on DJ Whizz, CEO of Whizz Productions LLC, and currently the host of the Whizz Show. We got him right here, y'all. He's actually my DJ too. Uh-oh.
I did this here is a remix that I did in celebration of 50 years of hip hop. I did a old school break beat, which breaks was a part of hip hop, because when DJs were spinning breaks, people were out there b-boying, breakdancing, and all that. So what I ended up doing was taking this break beat, and I collaborated a whole bunch of different Christian artists, and I just got them going over top of it, rapping over top of it. I just mashed it all up. So I'm just gonna get a little sample of it.
Well, let's go.
Yo, what's up? It's your man DJ Whizz from the Whizz Show. I got a special mashup for you, paying homage 50 years of hip hop, but we doing it Christian style, kicking things off sackcloth fashion in Scotty. Let's go.
Bringing music on the black in the black and the black and the international taking truth, pay and travel, so massive of back, but take the blues of blues and passion, action, you do that, around the corner where you wanna never sleep, don't ever wanna, and I really never wanna, I want to get to drinking, that's the reason the more who own your thinking, you're the king of take it, coming to phone, he owns you. That cloth fashion, doing your fat one, baby. He like part of me, spiritual, we don't matter, we but the matter, you continue with this, but he, whenever the rappers in this ring, it is musically not afraid of it. People so different, intricately clever, the rhythm, the rhythm, and we were better than calories, like all fat, the tighter than metabolic, sugar, and calories. The most times, around we go, they have another prediction, when you see the benediction, a place of grace, the there's a blessing, but the game gets more than I've got, and it's Christians, it's like if you get twisted, but the Satan and become another second stick on you hard heads, back to the man. Sit apart from dogs and slugs, like shaking and forsaken, my drug get plugged, addicted to these feelings, you with the pain. She's going simple when I'm feeding your brain, sick lyrics deteriorate sin like it's a rain. You man's consequences, you can't maintain. My heart turns to stone, blame they condone, more I'm accident prone, along with these massive torments of actions, those dark caskets, fire on my habits, I'm guilty in the sense of the absent, questions overcoming overrun by adolescence, threatened for this predicament, got me spitting it, I'm back to track while I'm ripping it, while the clipping it, and I'm right in the feet, so detrimental to my health and tree policies, compromise character like every day I have, so watch out when it's swept down like St. Castles.
Coming up next, Mouthpiece, Million. Let's go.
From the shoes on the feet to the air I breathe. All I gotta do is dance and it's there I be. I just stay in line and I follow his will. And it's will that I prosper, so I just chill. See, got my back, one in my side. Went to the two-door proof of my future ride. Pull me up this one so I can hear my sing. Cause God keeps doing from the A-town look to the Midwest blocks. May not be there when I want to, but right on the clock. Never left me alone when nobody cared. All I did was look up and he was right there. God got me. He's feeling I'm Kobe. I'm trying to get it out, so run tell the homies. Reason mama smiles, we out the hoods, cause God is the soul.
Reason why I got that silly pasta Peter to sleep on. What is we on? Crazy, we've gone. That's what they assuming in each song. But we've grown from leased homes, the whips that's sitting on deep chrome. Little something for us to feast on, like these stones. But he's home by balls of panels,
Exclusive, y'all. That's an exclusive right there with DJ Whizz. Yo, man.
Little mashup.
Man, listen, man. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining us here on the OT Radio Show, celebrating 50 years of hip hop, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Much blessings.
Thank you for having me, man. And matter of fact, I give you your flowers. Little, no. How can I put this? You don't know, but you inspired me. And that's the whole saying of iron sharpen irons. You talk about so much, what I did for you, but you did a lot for me, man. You inspired me
Appreciate
to
you,
pursue what I have pursued, you know, and it wasn't for you watching you, looking at a lot of your stuff on all the social medias. And I'm like, yo, man, he's doing it. You know, God's blessing, you know?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, man. Listen, man. You my DJ, man. Not only my DJ, you my brother too. So, you know what I mean? I definitely appreciate you, man. Get a love. Before we go right here, you got to give everybody everything from social media to make sure y'all download the app too, because y'all got to download the app too. So you give it to them. Give them everything. Give them everything.
All right, like I said, my man, I am DJ Whizz, Jersey's hottest Christian DJ, and you can check out my radio station by going to www.whizz-radio.com, and it's WHIZ-radio.com. You can listen from my website, or you can just download the app off of Apple or Android, Google Play. And then when you type it in, you just type WHIZ, and in between each letter is a period. So W.H.IZ radio, and the app will pull up, and then you have it right there on your hip 24/7 anytime you want to listen to Whizz Radio. My social media, Instagram is the real DJ Whizz, and the reason it's the real DJ Whizz because my original DJ Whizz 856 account was hacked, and so it's the real DJ Whizz 856. Same thing with YouTube, it's DJ Whizz 856, and you can watch that full video I just played. That's on my YouTube channel right now, and you'll see break dancers because I really put this thing together. You know, while they rap, and you see the break dancers in between, you know, all the different names coming in, and they just break dancing, you know, just celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, it's DJ Whizz 856, and make sure you follow me on my social media because I'm thinking about, you know, my birthday coming up in October. I'm thinking about throwing a, you know, one of those live broadcasts, and it's not gonna be Christian. It's gonna be old school music, clean old school music. I did this before.
Yeah,
I turned 56.
Yeah.
So I'll be 59 this year. So I might do it again. You know, I've talked to my wife. I'm thinking about doing it again, and you know, old school party, you know, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. So, but brother, you know, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh man, listen, man, I appreciate you, man. Well, listen, man, before we go, I don't even gotta say the slogan like "Welcome to the family." You always family, so but you know we gotta still go through. Welcome to the family, DJ Whizz. We appreciate you. Anything that you want, you need, we here. And like I always say, if someone asks you how you doing, you tell them you're doing better than yesterday. And listen, y'all, we are definitely celebrating 50 years of hip hop, and I am celebrating my DJ Whizz here on the OT radio station. Listen, man, much love, man. Give all the love to the family, wife, and everybody else, man. The kids, grandkids. Hey, man. Whoo! I gotta say this, man. Being a grandfather is something special, and it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely
it's beautiful. It's a blessing.
It's definitely a beautiful thing, and it's a blessing, man. Well, listen, man, I will chat with you later, man. Probably during the week. I'll definitely chat with you later during the week. But hey, man, I appreciate you celebrating 50 years of hip hop with my man DJ Whizz. Make sure y'all go follow. Love you too, man. Make sure y'all follow him on all social media platforms. Download it.
You know what I
mean? You gotta download it.
Where is it?
Download it. Whizz.
That's what it looks like. Download it. Whizz Radio.
There it is, yo. Make sure y'all download it. Support. And if any artists wanna have a segment on your show or one play this song, how do they get in touch with you?
All they gotta do is send me an email at djwhizzkid@gmail.com. DJ WHIZKIDD @gmail.com.
There it is, y'all. Well, listen, man, once again, I appreciate you joining us here on the OT Radio Show. Much love, man. Celebrating 50 years of hip hop with my man DJ Whizz, Philly and Jersey on. Hey, CEO, of the Whizz Production LLC, currently the host of the Whizz Show, popular hip hop, Christian hip hop show. And once again, congratulations on your nominee of the
Thank you,
2023
brother.
the
Thank you.
Spinners Award, man. And hey, man, blessings, blessings, blessings. Get a
Blessings.
love to the family, to everybody, and I'll be hollering at you probably this weekend. I'll hit you up this weekend if you're not.
Sounds good.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
bro. Appreciate you. Oh,
All right.
yo, good show. Good show again, like we always do, like we always say. Hey, we appreciate everybody joining us here on the show. Make sure you go and follow us on all social media platforms. You look up top, y'all can see it. OT Radio Show on all your platforms. You can go ahead, download, support, follow, and make sure y'all check out some of the segment. We're going to give y'all a little piece of the segment there on Instagram this weekend. So we'll be posting some of the shows that we had this week. We'll be posting on Instagram. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow him on all social media platforms. Y'all can go ahead and check it out. Look at all the descriptions under the bottom where we got it all bundled up at. But hey, man, we're appreciating, we loving, we celebrating 50 years of hip hop, y'all. We here. Remember, September starts a new month. And what a new month calls for is new things. Everything is going to be new. We still celebrating 50 years of hip hop, but once again, Suicidal is in September. So we're going to dig a little bit into that, especially with the mental health thing. So we're going to dig in a little bit of that. So we're going to have some special guests come on from Chicago. We're going to have special guests come on from Philly. We're going to have therapists come on from all over, because we're going to dive into this, because suicidal is real big, especially in our community, especially with these young men, because it is the second leading cause besides gunfire when it comes down to the young men and women here in our community. So, we want to dive into a little bit of that too. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And kids, parents that have kids like I have them, our kids is back to school. So let's get them very prepared for everything that's going to be happening this school year. We love y'all. We appreciate the teachers. Keep on appreciating the teachers, because when COVID hit, now we understand what the teachers go through. So let's keep on appreciating our teachers, appreciating the parents and everybody else. Love y'all. Be good. And we will see y'all later. Thank you for watching here on the OT Radio Show, where we do this for y'all. All right. Peace.